Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Intentional Women's page, and on this platform, we'll be talking about different things that has to do with women. The woman, the home, our life, our ministry, our career, the woman as a child, the woman as a girl, the woman as a lady, everything that has to do with woman, anything you can imagine, anything your imagination can just pick. That's what we shall be talking on this platform. And with me here is my friend. Expect her more often, and expect people will be seeing different faces, yes, as time goes on. And I tell you, you're going to enjoy it. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. So please, before we continue, please click on the subscribe button. You have to subscribe, very important. You have to like, and you have to comment. That comment is very important. We need your comments. It's not a one-man thing. We are all in this together. So just comment. Tell us what we have to
want
know.
to do with you.
Yes, where we have to probably adjust, where you think we can do better. All of those things is what we want to see. If it's blessed you, what you learned, and the rest. And trust me, it's your data worth. Okay, so let me hand over to you.
Wow.
Seriously. Or probably let me start by asking
Okay.
you, who is an intentional woman?
Ouch. That's broad. And if we want to talk about an intentional woman, from my own view, I think there's a way culture, the society, religion, doctrine, I'm not saying spirituality now, because if it's spirituality, then it's God. All those things, economy, the mind of man, there's a way it has, when I say the mind of man, I don't mean a male, I mean both gender. There's a way it has conditioned, there's a way it has defined a woman, there's a way it has, there's a particular responsibility that these things have placed on us. Or a woman is that woman that gets back from work or stays at home to do the house chores and all the likes. Then an intentional woman is a woman that's living out of that box. She's living out of what culture expects her from. I'm not saying being rude, I'm not saying all those negative side, but she's going an extra mile. She's putting in an effort to ensure the woman she wants, the woman she is, and the woman the society needs to know is played out, and not the woman the society really wants. Because I believe those women in the scripture that made an impact were women that went out of their box. They went out of what the society expected of them. They went out of what the culture thinks of a woman. Like they were saying that, and there arose a woman, and there arose a mother for Israel. I'm sure she was never the only woman, but that was an intentional woman.
That was a nice one. Why she was
Thank you.
While she was talking, it's just got on me that going outside of the box, in fact, that's where the intentionality is actually, like the whole, because sincerely speaking, the woman has a lot of responsibility, so to say.
Yes.
And if care is not taken, you have tendency of being engrossed in those responsibilities that
begin to lose our identity.
Yes, that you start losing identity. Now those, it's not like those responsibilities are not good. It's not like those things are low as woman or as a lady is concerned, but there is still more. There is still more that can be given. There is still more to a woman that's expected, irrespective of the definition the society gives, irrespective of even what the world throws at the woman. There is still more to a woman, and that is what the intentional woman is all about. Yes, to discover the more in you. So you know that irrespective of I have to cook, I have to wash, I have to take care, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that. You know, one, you don't have to feel like, oh God, these things are overwhelming. Because when you start feeling like, these things are overwhelming, you can't think outside of the box. And you can't act outside of the box. And the truth of the matter is there is life outside of the box.
Yes, so.
And that's where the life is.
I wonder why some women come down with depression. And you know, at some point you just realize, who am I? You know, I'm quite young in marriage, but you know, I just got to a phase and I just said, who am I? If I'm losing something, I need to come out of a routine. I need to come out of a routine. And I realized that most women come down with depression. Fine, they have a happy home, or probably there are issues in the marriage, which is more than them. But that is because at some point we lost our intentionality. We lost that strength to put something in the box of our life. We lost that consciousness of saying, now I am improving on this side of my life. Now I am working on my emotion. Now I am working on my family. Now I'm trying to work on my children. And you know, I realize that the more we try, the more we are intentional about it, like you said, it is more fun, because you begin to feel fulfilled. For those things you win, it's like you've gone on a battle and you're able to win this, you feel fulfilled. And you be conscious of the fact that you are winning. Yes. You know, there's one when you're unconscious about, when you're just unconscious about things that happen around you. When they just happen, you don't even know when you're winning. You don't even know when you have to tighten up your belt. You don't even know when. But when you're conscious about it, when at every step you know that, okay, I think this is this. This was not the way I left it. So when you are seeing results, you're like, wow. You feel fulfilled. You feel like the woman on top. You may not be the Deborah that will rise for Nigeria or for England or whatever, but for your home, for your person, you feel so fulfilled. You feel, in fact, it comes beyond being. It comes beyond feeling fulfilled. You are fulfilled. You are fulfilled. You come to a state of accomplishment. So if anybody is just coming from anywhere and just telling you you're a second class, then you're not. At all. You don't need to prove it. At all. You don't need to prove it. At all. So we're saying a lot of things. Yes, we're saying a lot of things. So now, what are the assumptions about women? Assumptions, misconceptions. I think in this part of the world, I mean the Africans, one of those things that has conditioned the way we see a woman, or that influences the way we see a woman, is religion. Is religion. And it's so encompassing, because I wouldn't want to speak about what each religion is talking about. It's not because we are trying to hide from it, but just don't want to have a so there won't be controversies and arguments. And one thing I love about Indians is they have gods, and they call their gods goddesses. You know, although they also have their way of seeing a woman, which I really don't go well with, but thank God they are fighting it and they are winning. Like a woman paying dowry, you know that. And one thing I love is those women that have become a goddess achieved something. Just like, as far as they are concerned. Yes. In Yoruba culture, we only have Oshun, Oya, and we have Ogun, Jabi, Shogo, you know, the likes. But now, what's as religion? And when I'm saying religion, I mean all religion done to us is to make us see a woman as a second class. I don't know if they really did it intentionally, or probably they felt that was what God said about a woman. But they begin to make us feel like a second class. So a woman that just entered leadership position like Mrs. Ransom Kuti, late Mrs. Ransom Kuti, that drove that was first woman that drove a car. You know, I was sitting and I was imagining, wow, what an accomplishment in that era for a woman to drive a car. So they were thinking to there have been a man that so she had a trophy for that anyway. So my view is religion has influenced us in seeing a woman as a second class, as another option, as maybe subordinates. I guess they came from points where the Bible talked about the woman should be silent in church.
you know, where Paul was talking.
About that.
And he talked about the woman should be silent in church. And you know, there's some religion. Well, we don't have any issues with any religion anyway. It's not like we are here to talk about this particular religion is bad or this. No,
we are just talking on the assumptions,
you know,
made on women
and the impact it has.
Yeah, yes.
Or the impact it has been having.
Even on the girl child.
On the girl child, yes. On the girl child, such that even a mother can tell a child that, no, see, you don't talk like that, or
you have to watch for your brother. You have to watch for your brother. Not in place of taking responsibility for the brother, but in the place of that girl feeling like you are meant to serve.
Exactly.
You are meant to serve.
Exactly.
Do you know the part I don't really like? Is the part of, you need to learn how to do this thing because you are going to your husband's house. You know, when we begin to feed ourselves with, oh, you need to learn how to sweep because you are going to an husband's house, you are giving that girl child a reason not to be responsible for herself, but for others.
Exactly.
But I think when we come from an angle of be responsible for yourself, she would not be irresponsible for others.
And I think that's where this whole idea of everything about woman is just this home thing. It's just this marriage thing. It's just this home. I heard someone that was saying, what's the point of even training a female child? After all, they will all end in the kitchen. I remember when I was in university back then, someone was talking and the person was like, see, why you people even after all this? Don't kill yourself. Your certificate, everything, you still hand it over to your husband. You end in the kitchen. And there was the way I felt. I just felt like someone just slaughtered me. As in, there was the way I felt. I was like, excuse me, you know, fine. Maybe because I was a bit, I'm a conscious person, kind of, but I had to go back and I had to start asking myself a lot of questions about myself. Like, are you really sure this is this? Are you really sure? You know?
Do you remember the day we entered Texas, sorry, and that taxi driver started like, the reason for all the havoc on the earth is a woman.
Yes.
Do you remember that day? Yes, dealt with that. And at the end of the day when we were going to come, this is just at the end of the day when we were coming down from the taxi, he was like, please greet your husbands for me. And he was like, thank you for raising a good point. Greet your husbands for me. Oh wow, you really dealt with me. And we're like, take care of your wife because she's a virtue. And that's
which I knew that day that he got the message.
Yeah, he really got the message. Really got it.
Now, in all of this, I want us to just try and discuss about it, because I feel there is a slim line between feminism and being an intentional woman. That if care is not taken, we have tendency of mixing things up and start feeling like, no, we have to fight for our rights. We have to, you understand.
I've never tried fighting.
You get the gist. So what's the difference between being an intentional woman and being a feminist? Or let me start by asking, are you a feminist? No.
I'm a female.
Oh, right. So what's the difference between being an intentional woman and a feminist?
I think a feminist by definition is someone who supports equal rights and opportunity for women. You know, someone who supports that the right of a man is the right of a woman. I don't know anything about rights. Probably when I go into law. But I think it's okay to be on the side of an intentional woman than being on the side of a feminist, because you don't need to fight for what you have.
I even feel feminism is like fighting going into a fight you cannot win.
Yeah.
You can't win it. There's no. What are you fighting for?
You remember there was a movie at the time, Lagidida, without a man in the movie, everybody a woman. I watched the movie, I can't really remember the scene of the movie. There were controversies about it, people loved it. But now I think an intentional woman is not a feminist. She's just someone that wants to live in, she's just someone that is living in the reality of who she is. She's just someone that wants to live in the reality of who she is. She's not someone that is trying to fight for her rights. Because I believe there is a place for a woman.
Yes, there is.
And I don't need to fight, like, take for instance, we are on a queue. Fine, in the queue of creation, the man was made first, and the woman came. You know, after all the things were made, the man was made. The woman came. If you are going to be fighting for our right, the man should be fighting for man now. Animals now, like
Exactly.
Animals should be fighting for man. I senior you on this.
Exactly. Exactly. Everybody has their place. And
Yes.
you must understand your place.
Yes. So,
And try walking in your place.
correct. So at creation, it was not a fight for rights. It was a fight. It was not even a fight. It was a placement. The scripture said that, and the Lord made man and placed him on earth. You know, made animal and placed him on the head. He was placing people, which means at the space God placed a man, the same place he placed a woman, you need to do something there. So intentional woman is a man that recognizes her place. And this is my place. This is where I am. And I am guiding it. I'm working on it. I'm doing it.
And I'm trying on my possible best to come out as
my place. Not I remember when we were kids, you know, in primary school, you divide your chin. You know, by the time you are looking for your right, I think you are fighting.
It's like you're having a low self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's like you don't understand who you are in the first place. And you're trying to now figure out things. And in the process, you now start feeling low.
Yes.
So in the process of you feeling low, you know when you don't know what you're fighting for, you don't know what you're looking for.
You keep taking some other people's place.
Exactly. you don't know what you're looking for. But somehow you just find yourself looking for something. So along the line, anything you see.
Yes.
And it looks like and that thing you see, and you see someone else doing well in that particular thing, automatically becomes your own. And you just feel like I should be able to do better in this.
Yes.
Is it not doing better?
I think competition and comparison will start coming in. Now, one of the messages of Oli Frogtex that I heard, she was talking about support system, and at some point she was saying, when we compare, we are looking for the living among the dead. You know, when you begin to look for yourself, I'm a living being. What am I trying to compare? You know, your hand is your hand, my hand is my hand. No, it's like looking for a living among the dead. I think it's bringing myself so low. I have my place. I'm a woman that is trying to discover everything that is surrounding my place. And if what's surrounding my place is supporting a man, no, I will do that. So the man, I also work so much that the man will understand if I should step back a little.
There will just be, and it will be obvious that something is missing. So I think the major focus here is understanding where exactly you belong.
Yes.
Knowing your place.
Working
you know,
out.
for some women, their own might be the place of being a president. You can't just put that. For some people, their own might be the place of being the wife of a president. You know, why for some people, their own might just be the cook of a president.
Yes, ma'am.
And as minding
and
that
she's
that's
the reason why the president will not eat a poison.
And she's carrying it out effectively. But when you don't understand your place, a cook can look at the wife of the president and say, I'll poison her so that at least I will not try as much as possible to be the wife. And
the wife will die at...
Yes. And it will make no sense. So understanding your place and working effectively in that place such that you don't need to beckon on people to see you. People will just see you.
They will see you.
They will
see you. They will see you. They will see you. So,
wow, that's a nice one.
Today has been a very
well. I'm very sure you've learned something because sincerely, I have.
Same here.
I have.
I think it's one of those things I enjoy when we are together.
Yeah. So that's, I think some people are always like, I don't even know why these two people are always going after themselves. Blah, 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 blah. That's the gist.
Yeah.
You don't get it. And sincerely, you have more of it. Trust me, you will have it. So please listen to this. Just press the like button.
Encourage us to do more.
Just say, even if you don't like anything, see, we are intentional women. We are not those ones that will say, why is this person criticizing me? We'll pick what you have to say. Pick it and we'll try to work on it. And trust me, next time, it will be perfect.
Because we believe we are doing it together. We are making the word of woman strong, the word of the female strong, the word of a girl child strong, better than what it used to be.
So thank you for listening.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
See you next time. Bye.
Yeah.